Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grandmaster class and I'm Peter Simon with you. Today we are conducting a writing workshop and the name of the case notes. The patient's name is Ballard and the case is second-degree burns. Take your notebooks and get ready for the show. Write down the important information and focus on the sentence construction. Yes. Go through the case notes. This is a very special letter because the child and the mother both are involved here. So focus on how to present this letter. Yes. Right. So very good. Welcome to the new students. So this is a demo session for the new students. This week we have some students going for the exam. So we are taking some admissions. So those who are interested can contact me. Right. So here it is. This is the letter. Okay. That's number one. Now let us see here. What are the important things? So you are charge nurse on duty. So charge nurse on duty. You are the charge nurse on duty. So on duty, duty nurse. Okay, children's hospital. Children's hospital. So it is a hospital. And admission date and discharge date. So it is inpatient ward. Inpatient ward or emergency ward if necessary. Right. Whatever ward, post-operative ward or inpatient ward, or according to the letter. Now let us see here. So I'm taking all the important information. The name of the patient is Anne Ballard and age is 22 months. Okay. Next one. The diagnosis is second degree burns to the right trunk and arm. Okay, second degree burns. That is the diagnosis. That is the diagnosis. The next one. So, now see here. What type of letter is this? Okay, check it out here. Right. So, you're writing your charge nurse on duties. Remember, again, it is coming here. Charge nurse on duty. You're writing to the family's local maternity and child health nurse. Okay. Local maternity and child health nurse. You're writing to her, and that is you're writing. She is working in Greenville Maternal and Child Health Center, Main Road, Greenville. So this is the address. This is the address that we are going to write. This is the address that we are going to write. Okay. Next one. You can see this one. Okay. Study the letter very carefully there. You're writing to a letter to the family's local maternal and child health nurse. Okay. And requesting what you are asking, a follow-up on discharge. This is the requirement. This is the requirement. So you have a discharge plan. You have a discharge plan. What should be done post-discharge? What should be done post-discharge? That is required here. Right. So I'm going to show you the organization of the letter. This is during hospitalization. So this is during hospitalization, right? And this is the history, medical history, background, family history, okay, social history, everything is here. Social history, personal history, medical history, family history, everything is here. Okay. So, all right. Now, this is medical history. And this is background, means social family history. This is family and family background history. So there are three different things here. Histories during hospitalization, okay, and then discharge plan. So if we are going to write 5 paragraphs, this will be, if we are going to write 5 paragraphs, actually this is a very special letter, different type of letter. Okay. So this will be, if you are writing 5 paragraphs, if we are writing 5 paragraphs, then this will be main body paragraph 3. This will be the last paragraph. Main body paragraph 3. Yeah. Main body paragraph 3. Okay. Next one. Next, this one. During hospitalization. During hospitalization. This will be main body paragraph 2. This will be main body paragraph 2. Main body paragraph 2. Right. Normally, this is the way how we are going to write. So introduction, main body paragraph 1, main body paragraph 2. Okay. But this is a very different letter. So you can write this. So upon admission, you can say upon admission. Upon admission, how the condition was there. During hospitalization, how the condition is there. So this is upon admission, and this is during hospitalization, and this is post discharge. So 3 things. But this is a special letter. So what we'll do is, this one we'll write in the body paragraph 1, because there is mother also involved. Mother also involved. So first we'll focus on Anne. Then next we'll focus on Anne's mother. So what are the paragraphs that we are going to write here? Now, so paragraph A is introduction. Paragraph A is the introduction. We're going to write about introduction. Fine. Next one, paragraph number 1 on main body paragraph 1. What will you write in main body paragraph 1? This is hospitalization stage. Okay. So well, let us take like this one. So A is introduction. Then next one, Z is the conclusion. So A is the introduction and Z is the conclusion. In between, we have number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3. And here, because 2 people are involved, we'll write the 4th paragraph, additional paragraph. So now let us see here. The introduction you write, then here, the hospitalization stage. So next. Okay, next. What you write? Discharge plan. So these two are for the baby, the child. These two are for the baby. That's it. Now here, this will be the mother. Mother. So mother background condition, family history. Family history or histories. Social history, personal history, family history, financial history, everything will come here. Okay. So the family history. Or you can say the histories. The histories, all histories. And this is focusing on the mother. The next one is the discharge plan for the mother. So you can see very clearly now. So first two paragraphs you are focusing on the child. Second two paragraphs you are focusing on the mother. Okay. Because care will be taken by the mother. And then the conclusion. So you can see very clearly here. So the baby, right? That your focus here. And here, the mother. We'll be focusing on the mother. So 2 paragraphs for the baby and 2 paragraphs for the mother. Should understand the organization very clearly. So discharge plan is there for the baby and also the mother. Okay. What the mother should do, what you should do for the mother, and what you should do for the child. So there are two things here. So mother is the responsible person, child is the dependent. Child cannot do. So what should be done for the child is given. That's it. And what mother should be provided, because both of them are taken care of here. If the mother is taken care of, the baby will automatically be taken care of. So remember that. Okay. So this is the way how you are going to write. Fine. Now let us see here. Focus on the baby and then focus on the mother. Our main patient is the baby. Remember that. And Ballard. Main. So focus first on the baby and refer to the mother as Anne's mother, Christine. The mother, Christine Ballard. This is Anne Ballard. And this is Christine Ballard. Yeah. This is the way how you have to go. Right. Any doubts? Any doubts? You can ask me now.
Hi sir, good evening. Sunaina this side. Actually, I just want to know about the mother. We have to put all the depressed sign and all this. Means here is our main patient is a baby, but mother
Yes.
is a depressed one and isolate. So we have to put that. That is a relevant information.
Definitely. Because if mother is depressed, a child will be affected.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Child will definitely be affected. Mother is depressed. She's already becomes psychologically affected.
Yes.
So the child will be the second rate sufferer. She will be ignored. She will be neglected. So if mother is taken care of, mother is provided education, counseling, guidance, then automatically she will be taking care of the child.
Okay, sir.
So it is relevant information because the baby is not mature enough to take care of herself. So the responsibility is shifted. The responsibility of the care is shifted to mother. So mother should be trained. That's it. Right.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So now here, this is the way how we are going to write the letter. Remember that. Yeah. So this is the way how you have to, this is the organization of your letter. This is the organization of your letter. So all you must follow this style. Right. This is organization, how you have to write the letter. First, the introduction, last conclusion. And the first place will be given to the baby because baby is the main patient and responsibility, the carer is the mother here. So mother should also be given because mother is mentally imbalanced. So mother is not very fine. Mother also needs a support. Right. She is not taking proper care of the child. That is why the child got this problem. So mother should be provided relevant education also. Right. Now let us see here. Yeah, this is the answer sheet. So we are going to the first page. In the first page, don't write in the first line. Leave this line. No problem. Nobody is going to punish you. Then you start writing from this line here. So now here you are going to write the address. Address should be written first. Address should be written first. So address, where is the address? Address is here. So maternal and child health nurse. Local maternal and child health nurse. Just write maternal, no need local. Maternal and child health nurse. As it is, we taken and we are writing here. So you have to write capital letters. Maternal and child health nurse. So this is the address. Maternal and child health nurse. Greenville Maternal and Child Health Center. That is the second line. Main RD. RD stands for road. But you have to expand the relevant notes. Here RD is there, so don't write RD, write road. The next one is Centerville. Sorry, Greenville. Maternal and child health nurse. Greenville. Not Centerville. Greenville. Yes. So maternal and child health nurse, Greenville Maternal and Child Health Center, Main Road, Greenville. So these are the four things. Number 1, number 2, number 3, Number 4, 4 lines you have to write. 4 lines you are supposed to write. So now next, that's finished, and we are going very fast because I have already explained these things, because I'm going to teach you the sentence structures and how to link. This is a very special lecture, I told you already. Okay, how to link related information into one complexer compound sentence. So leave one line and write the date. Now let us see the date here. Discharge date, 22nd March 2010. 22nd March 2010. Okay, now let us see here. So admission is 16th March 2010. Discharge date is 22nd March 2010. Okay, any other date is there? Check. So, and requesting follow-up on discharge. So you are writing a little before. Okay, so nothing is given, date is not given, any other date is not given, today's date is not given. So what we'll do is, we'll take the same thing, no problem. Discharge date, same date we'll write, or 1 or 2 days before you can write, because upon discharge we are saying, is being discharged today. No, it is not is being discharged today. Outline, follow up on discharge. On discharge, she is being discharged today is not mentioned here. So a day or 2 days before, it is mentioned here. Right. Remember, I'm giving you the technicalities. So you can write the previous day or the day earlier. Okay. So we are not sure here. So then what you can do is discharge date. You can take here. So it is 22nd March 2010 is discharge and a date. So you can write 21st March or 20th March. So let us take 20th March 2010. 20th March 2010. Yeah. Next. To whom are you writing? Maternal and child health nurse. So what you will write here? Dear nurse, comma. Always start from the first dot of the letter. First dot, start from here. So leave one line and write dear nurse. The next, subject. Subject. So here you write regarding colon. Regarding colon, then space. Then you write Anne Ballard. Anne Ballard. Okay, just write Anne Ballard. Finished. That's enough. Or you can say 22 months. 22 months. 22 months. Just leave it. Right. That's fine. So 22 months that we have taken from here. We have taken from here 22 months. Then next, we're going to start the letter. This is the introduction. Now you remember our structure here. First, you are going to write the introduction. You're going to write the introduction. Many types of introductions can be written. Okay, many types of introduction can be written here. So always start the letter with the name of the person. Here you just write Anne, that's enough. So second name is not needed. For children below 18 years of age, just write the first name without any title. Lot of rules I'm telling you. Lot of rules I'm telling you. When the person is above 18 years of age, then write the second name with title Miss or Mr. or Mrs. If it is below 18 years of age, then you have to just write the first name without any title. Many people write master, baby, that and this, no need anything. Just write Anne, comma. Anne, comma. Now what happened to Anne actually? What is the present condition of Anne? If you see the diagnosis, 2nd degree burns, so just write this one. Or he was admitted. admitted. She was admitted. That also you can write. Okay, she was admitted, you can write. Right. So anyway, you can write who was diagnosed with, or you can say who was admitted following. Anyway, you can write. Focus on which one you want. That's it. So diagnosed with second-degree burns. This is more important. So you can write like this. And who was diagnosed with second-degree burns, who was diagnosed with second-degree burns. Okay. Now you can continue with this full diagnosis. Okay. Second-degree burns. Right. Or you can say, and who was admitted to the hospital with second-degree burns. So this is the way how you can say. Now, and who was admitted to the hospital. Now, when was she admitted to the hospital? She was admitted on 16th March 2010. So you can put it there. And who was admitted to the hospital on 16th March. Okay. 16 March with second-degree burns. So here you can say 16 March 2010 with second-degree burns. This is also one way of writing. So I'm showing you different ways of writing. I'm showing you different ways of writing. Okay. The next one. Where burns where? Second-degree burns where? To the right trunk and arm. So to the right trunk and arm. So right trunk and right arm, that is the meaning here. To the right trunk and right arm. Now let's see here. Following accidental scalding with hot water. Following accidental scalding with hot water, comma, and who was admitted to the hospital on 16th March 2010 with second-degree burns to the right trunk and arm following accidental scalding with hot water. Now what will go to the case notes? Okay, writing task. What is he asking for us? He's asking to write a discharge letter here. Upon discharge. See that there? Very clearly. So now, what are you supposed to do here? You're requesting follow-up on discharge. Follow-up on discharge, and you have to give daily syllabus and dressings, monitor. So regular monitoring. Regular monitoring and follow-up means management. Okay. Regular monitoring and introducing this is management. Appointment with low, this is also management. And daily silver this is also management. So management and monitoring. So you can write like this. Requires, this is the purpose of the letter. Requires what? Monitoring. Regular monitoring or regular observation or regular supervision. So let us write requires regular monitoring and follow up means management. We are following up all these things, discharge plan, activities, following up. So appropriate management. Okay. Requires regular monitoring and appropriate management. Yes. After being discharged on when is the discharge scheduled? 22nd March 2010. 22nd March 2010, no need, because already we have written. So here 2010 is there. So here also 2010, no need. That's enough. So if it is the same year, no need to repeat. That's what I'm telling you. No need to repeat. So 20 March 2010, that's very clear. So 16 March, 22nd March. So that's it. You're going to write. And who was admitted to the hospital on 16 March with second-degree burns to the right trunk and arm following accidental scalding with hot water, requires regular monitoring and appropriate management after being discharged or after the discharge on 22nd March. Anyway, you can write different ways you can write. Or Miss Anne, who was diagnosed with second-degree burns to the right trunk and arm following accidental scalding with hot water, has been recuperating. Okay, that also you can say Anne, who has been recuperating after, okay, recuperating from second-degree burns to the right. So you can use admitted, you can use diagnosed, you can use recuperated. Anyway, you can write. So that is up to you to do. This is how you're going to write the letter. Many different ways. The next one. You're going to the next paragraph. Now here, second paragraph is related to the baby and Ballard, the hospitalization stage. So during hospitalization, this is it, management and progress during hospital stage. Okay, here two things are there. Regarding mother is there and regarding the patient is there. Silvazine dressings, IV fluids, prophylactic antibacterial cover, all these things related to baby, and mother referred to hospital social worker. This is, see that is, you need not write about this. Okay, so you are going to write only about the baby, so you have to be very careful enough. Now 3 points are there. Twice daily silvazine dressings to the affected area. So this you have to write. Okay, this you have to write. Now here you can see no problem is there for the child. She's going on well, recovering well. That's why you are discharged. That's why she is discharged. So now you are going to write this one. So hospital stay, there are no problems. Dressing changes are going on fine. Intravenous fluids, then oral fluids, then medications, everything. There is no complication. So you can say like this. During hospitalization, comma, so during hospitalization, Okay. Now here, this is during hospitalization stage. Write about what happened during the hospitalization here. Okay. During hospitalization, so complications were not faced. There are no complications. This hospital stay was uncomplicated. Okay. The hospital stay was unremarkable, uncomplicated, was without any complications. So however you want to write, you can write here. During hospitalization, there were no complications. Okay. Or the hospital stay was uncomplicated. The hospital stay was devoid complications, without any complications. Write 100 different ways, no problem. Okay. There were no complications. Okay. Or during hospitalization, you can write in the present tense. There have been no complications. Okay. There have been, during hospitalization, use present tense, don't use past tense. There have been no complications, or the hospital stay was uncomplicated. The post of the hospital was unremarkable, was normal, without any complications. Anyway, you can write there. Right. The next one. Okay. Now here, there are three sentences. 3 points are given here. The first point is twice daily silvazine dressings to the affected area. Okay. Now let us take this point. Okay. So here, twice daily silvazine dressing changes. Right. To the affected area. So continuation to the second sentence. Right. Regular twice daily or regular silvazine has capital letter, silvazine brand name, regular silvazine dressing changes twice daily have been provided. So regular silvazine dressings have been provided twice daily. That also you can write. Where is it? Yeah. So regular silvazine dressing changes have been provided twice daily. So how you are going to write the sentences? I'm not doing lot of modifications. I'm giving you the sentences as they are. You can modify the sentences. How to create sentences I'm making you there. Okay. So here, twice daily, silvazine dressings to the affected area. So regular silvazine dressing changes have been provided twice daily. Okay. Regular silvazine dressings changes have been provided to the affected area, affected areas twice daily. So how are you adding those sentences? So how are you going to expand the sentences? That is more important. Right. Next one. IV fluids for 24 hours post-admission and then oral fluids. Post-admission. Intravenous fluids. Intravenous fluids. Don't write IV fluids, write intravenous fluids. Intravenous fluids. Okay. Intravenous fluids. Intravenous fluids have been provided for the first 24 hours after admission. So during hospitalization, okay, intravenous fluids have been provided, have been commenced, have been prescribed, have been the condition has been effectively managed by intravenous fluids for the first 24 hours. Many different ways you can write. Have been prescribed for the first on the first day, for the first 24 hours, during the first day. Okay, intravenous fluids, comma, which have been prescribed for the first 24 hours, have been changed, have been ceased, have been ceased or have been stopped and have been substituted by oral fluids. Okay, have been later after 24 hours. So here you can write which have been prescribed, have been substituted by oral fluids after 24 hours. Like that also you can, this 24 hours you can write here or you can write here, no problem. Here if you write for the first 24 hours, but here if you write after the first 24 hours, anyway it's okay. Have been substituted by oral fluids. Have been later means after that, after 24 hours. Substituted by oral fluids. Intravenous fluids, which have been prescribed for the first 24 hours, have been later substituted by oral fluids. See how we are modifying the sentence. Or if you want to write separately, you write, initially, intravenous fluids were prescribed for the first 24 hours. Later, they were substituted by oral fluids. Then you will get B grade. Now you are getting B+. You will get A+ also if you improve the quality. Okay. These are B+ sentences. Now if you want to grade B grade, you write like this. Okay. For the first 24 hours, comma, intravenous fluids have been prescribed. Full stop. They have been later substituted by oral fluids. Finished. You want to write 2 sentences, you write, nah? However you want to write, you write. That's up to you. The way how you are presenting is more important. See, the doctors are attending the nurses later. Very good. I really appreciate them. Okay. These are nurses letters, but they are attending. Why they are attending? Because they are learning something here. They are learning. There are 2 doctors here. They are attending the session. They can see the quality of sentences. We don't want to miss, right? Now here you can write it in B grade sentence now. This sentence can be written in different styles. Now, if you want, this is B grade. Now, B plus grade. Intravenous fluids which were initially prescribed have been substituted by oral fluids after 24 hours. You can write like that. Okay. So different ways you can write. The next one, the next point. Medications. Prophylactic antibiotic cover and analgesia. Prophylactic antibiotic cover and analgesia. The condition has been effectively during hospitalization, write in present tense, don't write in past tense. Have been, see, has been. The condition has been effectively managed with, okay, effectively managed with prophylactic antibiotic cover and analgesia. So here use not only prophylactic okay, both, and you can use both and, not only but also, in addition to, as well as. Anyway, you can write different styles you can write. The condition has been effectively managed with not only prophylactic, okay, prophylactic antibiotic cover, but also analgesia or analgesics. Full stop. So, how you, I'm giving you different styles of sentence. Yes, good evening, Dr. Rashid. Okay, so this is how you are going to write. So that's finished. Now the mother, we need not write about the mother here in this paragraph. This is related to the baby. Okay, because we started with Anne, we are talking about Anne. So no need again Anne here. When you're changing the person, then you have to write. Okay. This is during hospitalization stage for the baby. Okay. Now you can write your own sentences, your own styles. Right. So now I don't want this B grade sentence. Okay. For the first 24 hours, or during the first 24 hours, I'm changing into another style now. During the first 24 hours, intravenous fluids have been prescribed, but later on, they were substituted by oral fluids. This is B plus grade sentence. But afterwards, instead of later on, you can write afterwards. It's after 24 hours. Write whatever way you want to write. There is no complication. There is no problem. Nobody is going to object you. Write your own style. Write your own style. Nobody is objecting you, but be careful when you're presenting. Okay. Next, leave another line. See how I'm writing. See, many people start the sentence from here. They will start like this. Why like that? Why so inside? Start from here, first dot. Next. Now what are we going to write? The discharge plan for the baby. The discharge plan for the baby. Now here, discharge on 22nd March. Already we have written here, so need not write here. Just write upon discharge. Upon discharge. Okay. After the discharge. So you can say upon discharge or following the discharge, or just write discharge only. No, we already mentioned there. So you can eliminate also, no problem. So then what you can do is appropriate management. You can put full stop here, and after being discharged on 22nd March, remove here, and here you can write and will be discharged on 22nd March. You can write here, no problem. Anyway, you can write. There's nothing problem. Nobody is objecting you. Okay. Right. Upon discharge. Now, what is needed here? What is needed here? Now let us see here. Right. Upon discharge, what is needed? Go to discharge plan. Daily silverine dressings. Daily silverine dressings. Take this point. Daily silverine dressings. So they should be continued. Already started here. Already started here. So continuation. So you're going to continue this one. Continuation of, okay, continuation of silverine dressings. Silverine dressings. Continuation of silverine. Silverine dressing should be continued, or continuation of silverine dressing. Just capital letter. Anytime you see silverine capital letter. Silverine dressings. Okay. Changes is recommended. Full stop. Continuation of silverine dressing changes is recommended. So this is the way how you have to write. What is started there is going to be continued. Only silverine dressing changes is repeated. Okay. Or you can just say by repeating 3 words. So you can just remove. Continuation of silverine dressings is recommended. So the next one. Then after that, no discharge medications. No discharge medications. So, no discharge medications. Try to understand this one here. So, medications means treatment. No other treatment modalities are required. No other treatment modalities are required. No other treatment is required. Discharge medications are not required. Write any way you want to write. Okay. So there is no need of any further treatment. There isn't any further treatment recommended. Further treatment is not recommended. No other treatment is required. Okay. Discharge medications are not advised. Discharge medications are not provided. Right? Whatever way you want to write. Okay, fine. No discharge medications. Space. So continuation or ongoing silvazine dressings, or continuity of silvazine dressings, or continuation of continuing silvazine dressings. See here, different types I am giving you. Continuing silvazine dressings is recommended. Continuation of silvazine dressings is recommended. Then continuity of silvazine dressings is recommended. Ongoing silvazine dressings is recommended. Ongoing silvazine dressings are recommended. So dressings are recommended. That is it. Continuation is recommended. So according to the style, you have to write. Then next one. No further treatment. No further treatment is recommended, or is required, or is suggested, or is advised. Okay. So continuation of silvazine, continuation is recommended. It's not are recommended. Continuation is recommended. So actually this is here. Okay. Regarding silvazine dressings, continuation is recommended. Another style. With regard to silvazine dressings, continuation is recommended. You have to understand what is the subject, what is the verb. Continuation is recommended with regard to silvazine dressings. That is what actually is. So continuation is recommended. Okay, silvazines are already recommended. So continuation is recommended now. So don't think that silvazine dressings are recommended here. Silvazines dressings which were already recommended, okay, should be continued. That's the meaning here. Continuation is important here. Earlier, silvazine dressings already recommended, but now continuation is recommended here. Already existing silvazine dressings are ongoing, so you have to continue that. So continuation is recommended with regard to silvazine dressings. The next one, no further treatment is recommended, is necessary, is required, is advised, is suggested. Next, right? Fine, that's enough. Nothing else is there here. That is, these are the two things for the baby here. So daily silvazine dressing, no discharge. Next is mother's mental health. Mother's mental condition is not fine. So therefore, it will affect the child. So mother also should be taken care of because it's very important. She's going to neglect otherwise the child. Right. Now we are going to the next paragraph. Yeah. The mother, Christine Ballard. The histories and the discharge plan. Now let us go to the mother. Mother. So the mother lives, okay. Mother separated from husband 4 months ago. Separated from husband 4 months ago. Who? Mother. Who is this mother? Christine Ballard. See, you have to relate this one to this one. You have to relate this mother to this one. Mother. Directly don't write mother was separated from husband 4 months. Who is this mother? Christine Ballard. Who is Christine Ballard? Anne's mother. See, again, Anne's mother, Christine Ballard. Anne's mother. Whose mother? Anne's mother. Christine Ballard was separated or has been separated, has been recently separated from husband. If you say recently, then no need to say 4 months ago. If you say 4 months ago, no need to say recently. Be very careful. Recently means 4 months. 4 months means recently. Okay, not long ago, just 4 months ago. So that means use either 4 months ago or use recently. So Anne's mother, now we are writing about Anne's mother. Okay, Anne's mother is family because child is depending on mother, right? Anne's mother, Christine Ballard, like that you have to start. Anne's mother, comma, Christine Ballard. Now here, how you write Christine Ballard? Don't write Christine Ballard. Christine Ballard is separated, so you have to write Miss, not Mrs. Don't just write Christine Ballard. It is not given. Christine Ballard, Miss is not given, Mrs. is not given. But you know that it is separated. Because of the separated, she became Miss now, not Mrs. Separated. Complicated situation. So just put Miss Christine Ballard. Anne's mother, Miss Christine Ballard, then comma. These are called nouns in opposition. They should be separate. Who is Anne's mother? Miss Christine Ballard. Who is Miss Christine Ballard? Anne's mother. That means they both are one and the same. Anne's mother is Christine Ballard. Christine Ballard is Anne's mother. They are one and the same. That means is equal to. Whenever there is equal to, you have to put in commas. That's it. Now, next one. Or you can say Anne's parents were separated recently. No need. Mother was separated from husband. Okay. Or Anne's parents were separated. So we know the name of Christine Ballard. The other person's name we don't know. So just write. Okay. From her husband. So Anne's mother, Miss Christine Ballard, has been separated. She has separated. Or she has been separated by somebody else. She has separated herself. Has separated from her husband. So, Anne's mother, Christine Ballard, has separated from her husband when recently. So why do you want to write 4 months ago? Just write recently. Or you say 4 months ago. If you write 4 months ago, you have to write separated, not has separated. Because you are using the word ago. Ago means past tense, simple past tense. Anne's mother, Miss Christine Ballard, separated from her husband or got separated from her husband 4 months ago. When you use the word ago, you have to use the simple past tense, separated. Now what we are doing, we are using has separated. That means recently. 4 months is recent period. We are not saying ago, recently. You have to be very careful with the words. Okay. When you say recently, it will be present perfect, has separated. If you don't know the quality, then just write as it is, 4 months ago. And if you say 4 months ago, and if you say has separated, that means it's a mistake. Grammatical error. Say got separated or separated. Anne's mother separated from her husband 4 months ago. Okay. The next one. Full stop. Anne's mother, Miss Christine Ballard, since her separation from her husband 4 months ago, appears to be isolated. This is B plus. Now what I am showing is Anne's mother, Miss Christine Ballard, since the separation. I will change whatever I want. I want A grade. Who wants B grade? Since the Anne's mother, Miss Christine Ballard, since the separation from her husband 4 months ago, comma, appears to be isolated. The quality of the sentence. If you feel that this is very difficult for you, that means from the time of separation from her husband, instead of since, you can say from the time of separation. Many different ways you can write. So if you feel that this is very difficult, just leave it. Put full stop here. Now we got it to B plus. Okay. And if you want to put pass mark, Anne's mother is Miss Christine Ballard. Full stop. She has separated from her husband 4 months recently. So has separated means you can say recently or just separated 4 months ago. Be very careful. Both are right. Both are right. But when you say simple past tense, you have to use ago. But if you say recently, you have to use has separated. Recently is has separated. Present perfect. Okay. Then say here, since then means since that time. Since then, okay, he appears to be isolated. Since then, she appears isolated. Or you can say, she appears to be isolated since then, or since that time. Anyway, you can write. So, now next one. Now see here, socially isolated. Socially isolated. Okay. Christian parents are interstate and has few friends. Right. She appears to be isolated because separated from her husband. From then she was isolated. She appears to be isolated because her parents are interstate. They are living in another state. Her parents are interstate. They are staying in a different state. Okay. Her parents are interstate. Sorry. And now leave this. And she has very few friends. So this is B grade. This is B grade. She appears to be isolated because, okay, now what you can do is, you can write in another style. Because, start with because. Because her parents are interstate, okay, right, because her parents are interstate and she has very few friends, comma, she appears to be isolated. She appears to be isolated. Okay. Now remove because. Okay. Her parents are interstate and she has very few friends. Full stop. Therefore, she appears to be isolated. Right? However you want to write, you write. This is B grade. Anyway, you can write. Right. Next. Socially isolated. So she appears to be socially isolated. Right. Next one. Now let us see. Financial difficulties following separation. Financial difficulties following separation. Right. So try to understand that point there. Financial difficulties. Okay. Financial difficulties. Since the separation, okay, additionally, she has financial constraints. Additionally, she has financial constraints. Now, constraints. What are these constraints? I gave a new word here. Now, what is this constraints? Constraint means a C2 vocabulary. Something that controls what you do by keeping you within particular limits. That is, her financial condition is limited. She cannot do whatever she wants. So the financial condition is controlling. It is not allowing her to stretch beyond her capability. Okay, difficulty. Why I am telling constraint and why did I not say problem? A problem is what? Problem is A1. That means you are getting 100 marks. If you write the word problem, you'll get only 100 marks out of 500. If you write difficulties, you will get 300 marks. B1, 300 marks. B1, A1, 100 marks. A2, 200 marks. B1, 300 marks. B2, 350 marks. C1, 450 marks. C2, 500 marks. Now your level is going to C2 level. Now see this. Constraint is C2. That means 500 marks. 450 to 500. C2. I already showed you number of times. 500, 450 to 500 marks. C2. Next, problem. 0 to 99 marks. You will not even get 100 marks. 0 to 99. A1. Base. Very poor word. So don't use this. This is a stupid word. Don't use it. It will hinder you. The next one. Difficulty B1. B1 difficulty. B1 means 201. No. 200 to 299. Okay. Now what you can, other words you can use, limitations. You can use limitation. limitations is C1. That means you'll get 350 marks. 350 to 449 marks. She has financial limitations. If you cannot use constraints, use the word limitations. Or you can, if you do not know this word also, you can use boundaries. Boundary is C1 again. C1 means you will get 350 to 449 marks. Use C1 vocabulary. If you want to get A grade, use C2 vocabulary. Are the doctors there? See, doctors are there. Nurses are running away, but doctors are there still. Okay? And the regular students only are there. I'm very happy for that. Joji is there, very good. So, try to use these words. Otherwise, you can say limits. Limits, limit. Limit is B1. Poor word. Okay. So C1, C2 vocabulary, I think you understood now. Additionally, she has financial constraints. Now, I don't want you to use she. Do this. It is nonsense. You are Simon Sir's students. Remember that. You are Grandmaster class students. Additionally, financial constraints have been notified or noticed. Now, therefore, she appears to be socially isolated. Therefore, why? Because of the separation. So just write consequently, I'm taking you to A grade. Consequently, because of all these things, means therefore, not only social isolation, not only social isolation, but also, additionally means but also, financial constraints have been notified or noticed or observed. She told that she is feeling like this, or you noticed that she is feeling like that, or you observed. Consequent, 4 months ago, she got separated from her husband, and parents are interested, and she has very few friends. Because of all these things, husband is separated, parents are not there, friends are very less. So because of all this, consequently, as a result, okay, not only social isolation, but also financial constraints have been noticed because of all these things. Okay. Or you can say, if you don't want noticed, have been experienced. Better word. Social isolation is experienced and financial constraints are experienced. So all these have been experienced since the separation. How well you are writing is important. Simon sir tells 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours lectures. Waste of time. Why should we sit there? Simon sir has no other better work to do. Simply sitting there and going on teaching something and sending a Zoom lecture, and is going on teaching. Does he think he's mad? Does he think that we have no other better work? We are doing duty 12 hours. We have to take care of our family. Then who will learn all these things? Just want to pass without any struggle. Sweat and win the game. You will enjoy. So that's it. I'm struggling. struggle. So have been experienced. That's it. The next one. Now, because of these things, what is needed? Now, next one. During hospitalization, what happened? Others. Background, social background. Yeah. So this is done. Financial difficulties is done. Okay. Financial difficulties follow separation. Oh, over. Next one. See all these points. It is very important. Now, even the children go to their parents, their father during the alternative weekends. Weekdays, full weekdays, they will be with her, but one weekend they will be with mother, and one weekend they will be with father. So that time she will be even more depressed. Christian depressed. See here. Okay. Now, what is necessary here? Now, because of this financial situation, now connect this to the next part. He has financial difficulties. So what should be done? What should be done? You can relate. There was one doctor, yeah, Dr. Sumant Goyal, he asked me, sir, how can I relate this sentence with that sentence? He asked me, so there's an answer to his question also. So here, this is related to this. Now, financial counselor for financial problem. So their financial problem and another paragraph financial problem. Why same paragraph? You can use therefore financial constraints have been experienced. So you can continue therefore. Okay. Write in the paragraph, next paragraph separately. No problem. Okay. You can write this sentence in this paragraph or in the next paragraph. No problem. If you are joining this sentence to the previous sentence, financial constraints, because it is related to financial. Therefore, an appointment with the local financial counselor would be beneficial, okay, to solve this, to overcome this situation, to come out of this financial problem, to overcome this situation. Therefore, an appointment with the local financial counselor, therefore, arranging a meeting with any local financial counselor okay. So therefore, arranging a meeting with any local financial counselor would benefit her to overcome the current situation, current condition, current situation. Overcome and benefit her to manage, overcome. Any way you can write. Don't think there is one and only option. There are 101 different variants, or you can say 1001. Could help her to manage, would assist her to manage, would support her to manage, would benefit her to would help her to overcome. Counselor would help her meet her financial requirements, another style, or needs. If you provide her a financial counselor, they will guide them with some solutions and she can come out of this, overcome this financial crisis. Okay. Therefore, arranging a meeting with any local financial counselor would help her solve this, come out of this, overcome this situation. Okay. Or help her meet the financial requirements. Counselor would help her to overcome the present condition, solve the problems. Right. The next one. That's it. For financial problems, this meeting is required. Then, or you can say like this. Therefore, financial counselor a counseling session, therefore, a counseling session with a finance expert anyway you can write, there is no problem. Okay. Advice regarding financial management can be provided by a local financial counselor. Anyway you can write. One second. So, arranging a meeting, that's better. Okay. Condition. Yeah. Therefore, arranging or scheduling a meeting, okay, or planning a meeting, getting acquaintance with a local financial counselor. 100 ways writing. I'm not talking about B here. I'm talking about B plus or A grade. You do mistakes, at least you'll pass. And you try B grade, and if you do mistakes again, you'll fail. Therefore, right, arranging a meeting with any local financial counselor would help her to overcome the present, okay, condition. The next. Next one. Now go again here. Now let us see here. Christine is depressed. How do you know that Christine is depressed? How do you know that Christine is depressed? Because you have noticed possibility. There are chances that she is depressed. So in the hospital, right? In the hospital, they have noticed her. Maybe she is depressed. Possibly she is depressed. So you can say, there may be a possibility of depression. Okay. So you have studied that one. So this is noticed. Question mark, doubtful. She did not tell. You are thinking that maybe she is depressed. Who is telling that maybe she is depressed? The people who have noticed. Who are the people who have noticed? Because you are in the hospital, so you have noticed. Or some other people might have noticed. Or the staff may be noticed. Or the hospital members may, hospital attendants may have noticed. Or the staff members might, hospitals, nurses might have noticed. Because it is in the hospital, during the hospital stay, they have noticed. Possibility, not confirmed. Okay. If it is a doctor, they will confirm. But it is not confirmed. Possibility is there. Signs and symptoms. After seeing them, after observing them, you have noticed. So the staff have noticed that she might be depressed. Okay. She may be a victim of depression. Okay. So how you are writing the sentences, how you are presenting the points, very important. Okay. So help her to cope with the financial difficulties. Cope, help her to cope with, don't say cope up with, cope with the financial difficulties. Cope with the money related matters. Anyway, you can write, nobody is bothering you, nobody is handcuffing you. Money related matters. Okay. Therefore, arranging a meeting with any local financial would help her to cope with the money related matters, adjust with, okay, or to solve the money related problems. Accordingly, you have to change. The hospital staff members okay, opine that or believe that or consider that or are concerned okay, she may have depression or she may be suffering from depression. Concerned that she, who is she? Anne's mother, not Anne. She may be suffering from depression. Okay. So this is how you can improve your quality. Next, we'll go to the next paragraph. Next paragraph. Now, mother referred to hospital social worker. Okay. Now here, introduce mother's, monitor mother's mental state. Now these 3 points you are going to write. Discharge plan for the mother. I already told you. Here, discharge plan for the child. Here, discharge plan for the mother. So 2 are there for the discharge plan for the child, and 3 are there for the mother. Okay. Monitor mother's mental health state. Okay. So monitoring. So you can say based on the aforementioned circumstances, considering the above mentioned circumstances, having considered the aforementioned circumstance. Any way you can write. Having considered, keeping the above mentioned circumstances in mind, considering the aforementioned circumstances, okay, considering the aforementioned circumstances, monitoring mother's mental state, regular monitoring, regular observation, or regular supervision, or regular monitoring. Change your words accordingly. Regular monitoring and ongoing support for managing the mother's mental condition, psychological condition. Change the words. Condition, psychological condition, considering the aforementioned circumstances, regular monitoring and ongoing support for managing the mother's psychological condition would be profoundly beneficial. Full stop. Considering the aforementioned circumstances, regular monitoring and ongoing support for managing the mother's psychological condition would be profoundly beneficial. Somebody is saying sex of the infant has not revealed. Anne Ballard. Anne is lady's name. Girl's name. Anne is girl's name. Okay. Anne, A-N-N, Anne. Anne, Anna, Annie, all are girls' names. Okay. So that's it. You want to check that? Yeah. So here it is. So Anne. Anne is the name of a girl. Anne is a name of a girl. Okay, fine. So be aware of these English names. Be aware of English names because you are going to English speaking countries. Anne. Okay. So that's enough for you. Then John is boy's name, Anne is girl's name, like that one. Okay. Would be profoundly beneficial. The next one is, now here, local support groups, introducing to local support groups. Okay, introducing her to local support groups. Most importantly, or additionally we have already used. Did we use anywhere additionally? Somewhere I think we have used or removed afterwards, not only but also. I don't remember. Okay, fine. We have used different styles. So here, don't use the word furthermore and moreover. They are not permitted. Okay. Now here, take this point now. introduced to local support groups, establishing connections or admission to the local support groups, such as mothers group activities and local childcare center, is recommended, is advised, is suggested. Okay. So, if she participates in these activities, she will overcome her loneliness. For overcoming her loneliness, for overcoming isolation or loneliness, okay, connecting her or admitting her or joining her or participation in social community group activities, participation in community group activities, and okay, community group activities, okay, right. So social group activities in the local group activities or social group activities, in the society's group activities, in the neighborhoods group activities, right? Whatever you want, social group activities, okay, comma, number one, participation in social group activities, involvement in establishing participation in social group activities, involvement in connecting to the mothers groups, okay, participation, involvement in local child care center programs, local child care center programs, activities over so programs, and mothers groups. Yeah, projects would be are recommended. So all these things are recommended. Participation in social group activities is recommended. Involvement in local child care center programs is recommended, and linking to mothers group projects and participating, involving, and taking membership or registering for membership or something like that. Membership in group projects, mothers groups projects are recommended, and linking to or connecting to, okay, the mothers group projects are recommended. So you are writing a letter, you are encouraging her to do something. Yeah, finished. So this is the way how you have to say. So that's finished. The next last paragraph. What is the last paragraph? That is the conclusion. That is the conclusion. Okay. That's the conclusion. So here you can write conclusion in a different style. So this one will change. Sorry. Yeah, 1 second. We'll bring a quality conclusion here. Okay. Regular monitoring and ongoing support for the, yeah. Regular monitoring and ongoing support for managing the mother's psychological condition are advised. Regular monitoring and ongoing support are advised. So here full stop, are advised or suggested for managing mother's psychological condition. Okay. Overcoming loneliness. Yeah. Yes. Now next here we will make a quality sentence. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, ongoing supervision and necessary action plan, implementing the necessary action plan suggested by the doctor, implementing the necessary action plan would be profoundly beneficial for improving the condition of okay. Yeah. Not only the mother, but also the not only for Anne, but also Anne's mother. Okay, would be profoundly beneficial. Full stop. So why do you want to complicate? Just write beneficial. Full stop. In case any additional information is deemed extremely relevant, is deemed extremely prominent. Another important word I am giving, prominent, comma, prominent is a very special word. Prominent. Prominent is a C1 vocabulary. Relevant. Relevant is B2 vocabulary. See, I removed relevant and I put prominent. So from B2, that means maximum 349 to C1, that is 350 to 449. Okay, prominent C1, right? Yeah. Please do not hesitate to contact me. That's it. Next, here, last. Okay, yours. Now, what is the address you have written? Nurse, maternal and child. So, yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. The next. Who is writing here? Charge nurse on duty. Charge nurse on duty. Inpatient ward. Is not, operation is not done. So, inpatient ward. Children's hospital. Many people will write nurse and leave it. Finished. originals and leave it. So try to write it full, everything. That is the end of the session. So that is the end of the session. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add both of these things, case notes and this one together. Yeah, create PDF, multiple files, next, and open files too. Okay, yeah, it will be like that only. Yeah, both of them together I gave you. So that is the add. Oh, sorry. Okay. So, constructive, it's a grandmaster class. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So case notes and the lecture, which I have given you, all the notes is here. From the beginning to the ending, all quality A grade sentences I have given you, and B plus. Okay, try to learn how it is given. So how many of you are happy with this session? Just give your feedback. Please provide your feedback. Because if you give feedback only, then I will be interested to, I'll be motivated to give more sessions like this. So I want to ask you, yes, please provide your feedback here. What do you think about this? So let me welcome some new students. Sunayana. Hello, Sunayana. You can unmute. There are 3 guests here. Sunayana, you can share your experience. How did you feel regarding the session?
Sir, actually, as a beginner, it's very helpful for me, and for the whatever you suggest from the Cambridge dictionary, C2 level, B2 level, then whatever modification you've done during the sentences, all those are very effective for me for the Anna's case, because I am little confused when I try to do this particular letter. Now my all the doubts are clear. Thank you for this, sir.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sir, I am Sunaina Shingate. I am from Mumbai. I completed my basic BSc nursing, and recently I got the letter from NHS, offer letter. So OET is the main purpose to complete the whole thing.
Right.
I'm
Thank you
trying for
very
the
much. And
Yes, sir.
welcome to the platform. Whenever we give free sessions, you can come and join. Right. Next one is Janvi. She was there from the beginning. Very good. Hello, Janvi. Can you share your experience? Yeah, Janvi, you can unmute and share your experience. Santhya Kunjumon. Santhya Kunjumon. Thank you for responding. Yeah, share your experience, Santhya.
Yes, sir. Same. Sunena is my friend. We sent her the link, and today's class was excellent. Last class also, that speaking class also I attended. It was an amazing class, and from our level, you are from the bottom of the level you are teaching us. The way of teaching we like. I like.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, sir. I'm Sandhya from the nursing field, and I'm also looking for OET, and we have to complete the OET
Okay, very good.
examination.
Very good. I am impressed by the way how you attended from the beginning to the ending. So normally I give these open sessions to recruit new students. So if anybody is interested, you can approach me. I'm not asking you to join, but if you are interested, you can come and join our army, our regular sessions on a daily basis. Okay, now let me talk to, so Janvi is not speaking. Okay, Janvi, one more call. You can share your experience. How did you feel? So those who are interested, new students who are on the YouTube or on the Zoom, whoever is there, anybody is interested to attend the sessions on a regular basis, you can come and contact me and subscribe by registering to the course, and you can attend on a regular basis every day, all the 4 skills. Now let us talk to our regular students. Mahesh Kalal from Mumbai, sorry, Gujarat. Mahesh Kalal.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Oh my God. Yeah, somebody's, all ladies are there, most of them. So I feel very happy when some gentleman speaks. Yeah, come on.
Yes, sir. This session has been also nice, like as usual. And where today we have learned so many new type of sentences with new vocabulary. And sir, um, no doubt, sir, your writing session is always very beneficial for us.
Yeah, you are the one, I think yesterday you told me, sir, writing is a problem. You are a wrinkle, I think, right?
Wrinkle, sir, wrinkle was there.
Okay, wrinkle. Okay, so that's fine. Right. So next, Joji. Hello, Joji from Kuwait. Can you share your experience, please? I think this is the first writing experience you have attended. Joji. Okay, maybe Joji is busy. Okay. Muthu Lakshmi.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. And I would like to say firstly, thank you for your classes and today's sessions. And the systematic way of, already I mentioned in my chat box, the systematic way of approach to the care plan and the writing, and in all the 4 modules, you are providing with the very good quality materials and good quality teaching. There is no other words to explain than this. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pranita Pamarti. Dr. Ahmad Abdullah Rashid, the last I will ask you, okay, because you are a doctor. No? First, let me give importance to nurses. Yeah, Pranita.
Good evening, sir.
Pranita, I will take a stick and run after you, okay? Do every day one test from now onwards. You told me already, promised, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have
Okay,
a big
sir.
scale. See here, big scale. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right, come on, tell me, share your experience.
Yes, sir. As usual, your explanation is very well, and it is very easy nowadays how to construct sentences, and how we will maintain body paragraphs 1, 2, 3, and also the C2 vocabulary. This is most important. And we know words, sir. But how can use? I'm confusion. But your way of telling is, it is very nice, and I will follow and I will do, sir. Thank you so much. It is very my confusion is little bit decreasing, sir, nowadays. So I'm having confident to write letters. Thank you so much, sir.
Right, last Wrinkle Patel from Jamnagar. You answer from Mahesh's phone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Come on, share your experience. You were telling me yesterday, sir, I have problem with writing, sir. It's very reading and listening. I have no problem, sir. I have problem with writing, sir.
attend all your whole session, sir, today. And
Then?
it's very beneficial, sir. And the sentence structure I have written all in my book. And sir, in this letter, you mentioned one currently for separation. So I have one doubt that for how long duration we can use currently separation? For 1 year?
Currently. See, recently, not currently.
Recently, sir.
Currently means now. Currently means now. Currently, I am teaching. Currently, I am teaching. Recently, I have taught. Present perfect. Okay. Recently, I have taught. Currently, I am teaching. Okay. Currently, present continuous. Recently, present perfect. Okay. So last month, yesterday, 5 days ago, yesterday also is simple past. Yesterday also is simple past. But if you say recently, even 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months also will become. That's a little complicated to think about. You, according to your ideology, you can use. Recently means a few months or few days back or few years back. That is recently. Few means recently. Is that clear?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Right.
It's
Very good. Very good. So I'm going to submit this one. Who is this? Are you conducting a reading session and listening session also? Yeah, regular sessions are there for us. All reading, listening. Yeah. Who will tell about reading? Somebody is asking. Sandhya Kunjuman is asking about reading. Who will tell about our reading sessions? Anybody wants to tell about how we conduct reading sessions? Yeah. Who can say? Mahesh. Mahesh, can you tell about our reading sessions, how we conduct?
Yes, sir.
How do we conduct our reading sessions? Can you tell in your own words? Somebody is asking. Santhya Kunjuman is asking. Can you tell?
Yes, sir. Your reading session also so nice, sir, because you explain each and every word how the answer is selected. Like you describe what type of sentence is used in like questions and what is there in a paragraph, sir. Like you give us keyword regarding the like synonyms of the sentences and a paraphrased word. Sorry.
So this is how we do reading. So we point
Yes.
out each and every line. Okay. Confirming. Okay. Earlier, before. So like this, each and everything we link, will connect. Suffer means impact. So all the words, everything is related and pointed out like this. So this is the way how we do listening and also reading. Listening also in the same way we'll do. So that's it. Okay, right, that's the end of the session. Before that one, I want Dr. Rashid. Okay. Yes, Dr. Rashid, can you share your experience?
Yes, sir. Good evening. And good evening, everybody. And actually, very.
Why are you, first of all, my big question is, this is a nurse's letter. Why are you attending the session? You tell me. I tell that
Yes,
this is a
it is
nurse's
the
letter.
same.
Still you come and attend. Why? What is the benefit you are getting?
Yes, letter organization and construction is the same. Only few things different between both, but the same construction, same manner of writing, and almost same benefit I'll get when I attend your session with sister or doctor. And it is very helpful to organize and write systematically and variable words, how to select the needful data and how to avoid unnecessary data, how to construct letter in good manner. It is very helpful actually, and it is same for nursing or doctor, same manner. So I appreciate your demonstration very well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
sir.
the end of the session. And we have 4 students going for exam this week. So we have 4 places for nurses and 2 doctors. So if anybody is interested, you can contact me. Yes, you can contact me for regular sessions for 1 month, 2 months, or 100 days, or individual skills, or all the 4 skills. So you can approach me, and the telephone number is 98-778-67360. I repeat, +91 98-778-67360. This is the number, +91 98-778-67360. Or wherever you got the link, that is my number, so you can contact me on WhatsApp, same number. You can subscribe for the course. That's the end of the session. And then, yeah, Joji is on duty. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So this is the way how you can improve your quality. And I will not give admission just like that one. Only you have to prove that you're really serious and you want to clear OET in the first attempt. Then only come and join. Don't just join and afterwards don't attend the class and afterwards spoil my name. Okay. So if you're serious, if you want to really clear OET, okay, then you can contact me personally. Thank you all who are watching on the YouTube. This is for you, and we are going to conduct more sessions like this, and you can attend all the sessions. And thank you for 5,400 or something subscribers. Number has increased drastically. Thank you all for making our Grandmaster class YouTube channel a success. Thank you once again. Yes, Dr. Rashid, you were saying something or what? Okay, fine. So that's the end of the session. See you again later. Good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
Good night, dear.